Tony, I have something to say, but
What?
what if you start looking for a different job? You've been working only about twice a week recently, right? The rest of the time, you're playing games at home or going out somewhere. Have you given up on job hunting?
I don't need to job hunt, right? Ha ha ha. I'm living in a good house and leading a good life even in this situation.
But that's because I have income, right? Doesn't that bother you? Let me ask you the other way around. I'd think it would be impossible if it were me.
Huh? What's that? Are you looking down on me?
It's not that I'm looking down on you, but I think you should consider it a bit. Life is still long after all. You can't just slack off all the time, can you?
Ah, you're noisy. Ha ha ha. This is why I didn't like having an older wife.
Eh? What do you mean?
I actually preferred younger ones. They're obedient and cute. Ha ha ha. But you has a good income, is stable, and has a career. I thought you'd be just right when considering my old age. But I guess that's not good. Ha ha ha.
Talking about your old age, aren't you looking too far ahead?
Well, maybe I am. Ha ha ha. But after all, I did purchase this tower mansion. You're not paying that much every month, are you? I can afford that. Ha ha ha. Maybe it's time for us to part ways.
What do you mean by time to part ways?
Just stop nagging. Don't act so high and mighty. I'm the husband here.
It's not that I'm acting high and mighty because I'm older. I'm just saying this calmly.
Think whatever you want, but don't tell me. It's annoying. Ha ha ha.
If I offended you, I'm sorry. Please think about it a bit on your own. Well, see you later. Can I talk to you for a moment?
What is it this time? If you're going to complain again, I'll knock you out.
You brought a woman into our house, didn't you?
Ha? Ha ha ha. How did you find out? Ha ha ha. Well, even if you knew, it's fine. It's none of your business, is it?
It is my business, because that's my house. Don't bring people in without permission. Please stop letting them into my bedroom.
Then, shall we break up? Ha ha ha. I'll take the house. You can leave. Ha ha ha. If you don't want women brought in, leave.
Isn't that too unreasonable? It's supposed to be rented under my name. We're a married couple, so it's only natural to complain if you bring women in. Don't you realize you're doing something stupid?
I don't care if it's stupid or whatever. Ha ha ha. I'm tired of being nagged by an old woman like you. That's why I want you to leave.
Leave, you mean divorce?
That's right. Ha ha ha. There's no longer any benefit to being married to you. You're just annoying and a source of stress. So, please leave.
If I leave, will it be okay? Isn't it better if you're the one to leave, Tony?
Why should I? Ha ha ha. Do you intend to kick me, the husband, out?
Do you realize your current income?
I can easily afford the rent. Ha ha ha.
I think you're underestimating the rent of a tower mansion by 2 digits.
Huh? What do you mean by underestimating? Ha ha ha. By the way, we prepared a divorce paper before, didn't we?
Yes, we did prepare one.
Bring that out. Ha ha ha.
Ha! Are you serious? Do you think it's okay to submit the divorce paper without consulting me? And you're going to kick me out with that? Do you think you can manage with a net income of $800?
I'll think about my future life again. After divorcing you, I might marry a cute, young woman. Maybe I'll even start working properly again. Ha ha ha.
So, you intend to live with a woman in the apartment I've contracted for? You're a thick-skinned jerk to the end, aren't you?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
It seems pointless to talk any further. Go away! You're full of yourself without knowing anything. You'll regret it if I leave. Well, it's too late when you regret it. So you're really telling me to leave, aren't you?
This house is mine. Make sure to change the name on the lease, okay?
I see, so you have no gratitude for me at all. Even though I've supported you since you quit your job.
Supported? Ha ha ha. You haven't done anything significant. You're acting as if you've done me a favor just by paying $500 for the rent. I'll pay the money, so get out of my tower mansion. Ha ha ha.
Understood, I'll leave the rent to you.
Easy peasy. Ha ha ha.
If you're going to say that much, I'll leave as you wish, you delusional man. You'll probably see hell once I leave this house. It's none of my business anymore, and I don't care.
What are you talking about? Hell! Ha ha ha. The old woman should leave quickly.
I'll do as you wish. I'll send a representative for the following procedures, so please take care of it.
Don't come back. This is my house, and you're a stranger now. Ha ha ha.
Understood. Goodbye, jerk.
Missed call. Hey, answer the phone.
I don't see why I should be spoken to like that. I'm a stranger now, and I'm at work. What do you want? I just left as you wished.
First off, why did all the appliances suddenly get moved out last week? I tried to call then, but you didn't answer.
I just collected what I bought with my own money. It took some time to find a new place for myself. But those were my things, so you have no right to complain, right?
Well, maybe, but it was so sudden I was shocked. It's been hard to live without appliances. Of course, it's not your problem.
You were thrilled to start living with a woman, so why don't you guys prepare your own things?
More importantly, there's a bigger problem this time. The bill for the rent is weird. I think there must be some kind of mistake.
I thought you would have known by now. You really didn't check any of the contract documents, did you?
Contract documents? What about them?
I can imagine how pale you are right now. Ha ha ha. Not knowing that I was paying $5,000 for the rent of the tower mansion. You just went ahead and filed for divorce.
Wait, is this really the rent for this house? Were you lying to me? I thought you said it was around $500. Rent of $5,000 a month. Isn't that about 8 months' worth of my salary?
Yes, it is. Ha ha ha. It seems hard, but hang in there.
Hang in there? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way I can afford that. Why didn't you tell me before? I thought it was around $500.
On the contrary, I'm surprised you thought you could live in that tower mansion for less than $500. I'm really surprised.
You paid a lot at the time of the contract. I didn't have much, but I put out almost all my savings. So I thought the monthly payments were low.
That's the case when you buy a house and your loan is small, so your monthly repayments are less, right? In our case, it was just an ordinary rental. It's a nice tower mansion, so the contract cost quite a bit of money. We also paid for furniture and other initial costs. That's where you got it wrong. But $500 is unbelievable. Ha ha ha. You're too stupid. Ha ha ha. I can't believe you were off by 2 digits. It's really funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all. I can't pay this.
You're living together, so you'll have to figure something out.
I can't tell her about this. She's 10 years younger than me, you know.
Poor girl, having to deal with something like this. Try to find a job or something.
It's impossible, really. Even if I find a job right now, there's no way I can afford $5,000 for rent by the end of this week.
Even if you try to back out, it's futile, you know? Of course, the management of the tower mansion will be notified. And you'll be ordered to pay.
But then you'd have to pay, right? You were my wife. Until now, everything was under your name.
Now, your parents should be the guarantors.
My parents?
That's why it's useless to try to run away. You'll get scolded by your parents. And if you're abandoned by your parents, you won't have a place to go home to. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me.
It's not like it has nothing to do with you. You're at fault for not explaining properly that it would cost this much. So it's your fault. You should take responsibility and pay.
Cut it out, you deadbeat.
Deadbeat? Me?
Yes, who else could it be? You married me relying on my income. Quit your job on a whim and only worked part-time twice a week. Made me do all the housework while you indulged in games and gambling. And to top it off, you brought the woman you were cheating on me with into our home. And kicked me out because you cheated? I was the one paying the rent for the tower mansion under my name every month. I really have no recollection of being insulted by you. You should be aware of your own worthlessness.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe you're right. But I didn't mean any harm. And I really can't pay right now. You could help me, right? We were married until just recently.
So what? Ha ha ha. We're divorced now, we're strangers.
Don't say that. I'm sorry about the cheating. But you still like me, don't you? So don't abandon me.
I'm just fed up with your worthlessness. I don't have any feelings for you anymore. It's not that I'm abandoning you, you kicked me out of your own accord. I'm already living in another tower mansion. I'm paying enough for my own rent. There's no way I'm going to help you with yours.
Can't I live with you in that house? I'm sorry, let's start over.
What?
They say you don't know what you've got until it's gone. I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again. Can't we start over?
Absolutely not, ha ha ha.
Why not? I'm begging you so seriously.
Sorry, but I don't need a man with such a bad character and who's a freeloader. Can you not appear in my life ever again, ha ha ha? Well, good luck paying the rent. If you can't pay, it's none of my business. Maybe you should take out a loan? Disappear, you idiotic jerk! In the end, when Tony couldn't make the payment, he apparently proposed to his girlfriend that they run away together. However, she quickly reported him, and he was caught and forced to pay. He ended up causing a huge disaster, with his parents being contacted about the situation. He was evicted from the luxury apartment and became homeless, and his girlfriend quickly left him. Although he managed to borrow money from his parents to pay the rent, he is now essentially under house arrest, living a life of repaying his debts. His once free life has completely changed, and he spends his days regretting his decisions. On the other hand, since I got rid of the trash that is Tony, I have been able to live a free and prosperous life. And I'm reportedly enjoying both my work and personal life to the fullest.